Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Grizzly Den. Tonight, we're bringing you all the action from this great matchup. We've got the Mountain Vista Golden Eagles squaring off against your Thunder Ridge Grizzlies. A big rivalry game tonight. My name's Vince Byrne. I'll be bringing you all the action alongside my partner.
Hi there, folks. I'm Charles Lorman, and like Vince said, we've definitely got a great game tonight. This is a competition that both teams thoroughly enjoy, being such close rivals, and it's sure to be one heck of a match.
Yeah, that's right, Charles, especially because this is not only a rivalry game, this is a top 10 matchup.
Oh, yeah.
The Mountain Vista Golden Eagles are currently 5-0, and in the last CHSA coaches ranking, they came up at number 3. Thunder Ridge in the rankings was at number 6. So 2 top 10 teams, a rivalry game. Great game tonight. We're excited to see what happens.
Oh, yeah, and it's a big boost for Thunder Ridge being ranked so high, even after just playing one game. They unfortunately had to take a 2-week break due to some COVID measures, but they all seem happy to be out here, and they seem eager to prove that they deserve to still be a top 10 ranked team after tonight.
Their last game was exactly 2 weeks ago, and they haven't been able to practice since then. They beat Fairview 66-42 as we get set for the tip-off here.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely going to be something that Thunder Ridge is going to have to overcome, though, tonight. That 2-week break, that's going to be a killer for any team. So it's going to be amazing to see how the Grizzlies bounce back from that minor setback they had earlier.
Yeah, we'll have to see how this plays out. As they get set for the tip-off, it looks like it is going to be number 13, Ben Bowen, taking the tip-off for the Golden Eagles. Ben Bowen is actually the statistical leader for most stats on the Golden Eagles. He averages 16.6 points per game, which comes in at 8th most in the Continental League, as well as leading the team in rebounds, assists, and blocks per game. Zach Keller will be taking the tip-off for the Grizzlies. And here we go. Tip-off is up and goes to the Grizzlies. That's Jason Simmental. Taking down the side, passes up top to Garrett Arnold. Down low to Zach Keller. Ball is tipped out of bounds by Keller. And it is going to be the Golden Eagles ball. Inbound to number 12, Max Deering. Back to Bowen. Bowen driving. Puts up a shot. That is up. No good, but he gets a foul call. So Bowen's going to get 2 free throw attempts on the first drive of the game for the Golden Eagles.
So far, though, great job by Thunder Ridge. They definitely came out, even though it's only a few seconds in, they came out with some intensity. And, you know, a lot of people seem to be wondering if that's going to hold up throughout the rest of the game. But if they keep that opening intensity up, they've definitely got a real shot at taking this competition here.
And Bowen makes his first shot and gives the Vista a 1-0 lead. Next shot is up, and that goes in as well. So 2-0 as the lead for Mountain Vista now. Garrett Arnold takes it down the court. Pass over to the side to Simmental. He's trying to drive in. Gets it off to Jackson Brennan. And that is up and in. And the Grizzlies tie it. Henry Gamble taking it down the court this time for Vista. Passes it over to Bowen. Hands it off to number 22, Ty Strawbridge. That's back up to Deering. Number 11, Henry Gamble lays it in. Mountain Vista has a 4-2 lead now. Arnold. Dribbling up top, gets a screen from Keller, passes out to the side to Brennan, looks for a 3, then passes it in to Nolan Merrill. Merrill takes a couple dribbles, Up top to Keller. Ball is loose, but he grabs it. He's trying to drive in. And he gets called. He gets a foul called, so it looks like that's going to be an inbound play for the Grizzlies. So each team now has one foul with 6:43 left in the first quarter.
Yes.
Arnold passes it into Keller. Hands it back to Arnold. Looking for a pass. Gets one over to Brennan. Puts up the three. That is up and bounces out. Rebounded by Deering. Passes it down the court to Bowen, who slam dunks it. And that'll give Vista a 6-2 lead. He just got a fast break there and threw it in.
Yeah, that was a lucky play there by Vista. Hopefully Thunder Ridge can turn it around here.
As Simmental misses a three. Keller trying to save the ball. Vista gets called for a push, it looks like. And they'll get to inbound it. 6-2 Vista leads. 6:18 left in the first quarter. Merrill to inbound. Gets it into Keller. Up top to Arnold. Looking for Merrill down low. Jump stop. Puts it up and in.
Fantastic job by Nolan Merrill there. Able to break through a couple Mountain Vista defenders there to put some 2 points on the board there for the Grizzlies.
Bowen driving in again. That shot is blocked. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up, and gets the and one. And then Bowen showing early on why he is leading Mountain Vista in points scored per game.
Oh, yeah, that was quite the rebound there. Even as a Thunder Ridge Grizzly fan myself, I have to admit that was a great job there by Bowen, using that awareness to put 2 points on the board in addition to the foul.
His first shot got blocked, and he just grabbed it and put it right back up. And the shot is up, and that is good. Mountain Vista takes a 9-4 lead with just under 6 minutes left. Garrett Arnold crosses half court, passes it over to Brennan. Looks like Bone trying to steal the ball, but gets called for a foul. Mountain Vista coach is not happy with that call.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully this gives the Grizzlies a chance to readjust, get a couple more points on the board. Even in a low-scoring game like this, you got to make sure you don't fall behind too much. That can be detrimental to you in the long run.
Arnold bounce pass to Keller. Ball is blocked and rolls out of bounds.
Looks like
tipped out of bounds by the Golden Eagles.
Looks like that's going to be Grizzlies' ball. That'll give the ball to them with 5 minutes, 40 seconds left in the quarter. Score right now is Mountain Vista Golden Eagles 9, Thunder Ridge Grizzlies 4.
Merrill inbounds it to Arnold. Behind the back dribble, pulls up for the shot, and drills it. And they're going to give him 3 points.
Fantastic job by the Grizzlies there. Great job, especially by Garrett Arnold. Those 3 points are going to bring it to 9-7. Mountain Vista with the lead, but that's going to give the Grizzlies some breathing room and a bit of momentum going into these last 5 minutes and 30 seconds.
For sure. Score is now 9-7. Joey Bolello, J.J. Williams, and Thomas Walk check in for the Grizzlies. Henry Gamble going for the layup there, gets the foul.
That's going to bring it to 11-7. Mountain Vista still with the lead here.
And Gamble getting an extra free throw here after getting fouled. Chance to make it a 3-point play. And he does.
It's going to bring it to 12-7 right now for Mountain Vista. Grizzlies trail by 5. But there's still plenty of time in this quarter for them to turn it around.
Arnold passes it down. Up top to Bolello. Down low to Keller. Puts up the shot, and that is in.
That'll bring it to 12-9 there for the Grizzlies. And that was number 32, Zach Keller, with the layup.
Vista driving in. Ball's tried to get Grizzlies diving for the ball. It is loose. And it looks like it gets picked up by the by the number 3, Bryson Linder for the Golden Eagles, who tries to pass it, and it is tipped out of bounds by the Grizzlies. Passed into Gamble. He dribbles it, takes it back up top. He gets a screen. He drives in, passes out to the wing. Ball is tipped out and grabbed by the Grizzlies. He's looking for a pass. He gets one to Arnold. Arnold crosses half court, gets the pass off to J.J. Williams, who puts up the three. No good. Rebounded by Ty Strawbridge, who passes down the court to Ben Lindor, who travels, and the Grizzlies get a turnover.
Wow, so far, quite a defensively dominated game by both teams. Each of them have been getting quite a few fouls so far tonight, but they're really doing their best to keep their opponents from getting any points on the board.
Bolello passes it over to Williams. Down low to Keller. Gets it up top for three. No good. Rebounded by Bolello, who gets it off to Williams. Passes it down to Keller. Ball is loose. Keller fights for it. Gets it to Bolello, who lays it in. Nice layup there by Joey Bolello. Makes it a 12-11 game.
Fantastic work, too, by 32, Zach Keller again, for holding on to that ball and keeping Vista from getting it back.
And what a block by Keller. What a block.
Wow.
Came out of nowhere and just blocked the shot Henry Gamble was trying to put up. No, Zach Keller is 6'9", junior for the Grizzlies.
Oh, yeah.
And he just went into the air and knocked that out of bounds.
That was impressive. Zach Keller having one heck of a night so far with just 3 minutes and 50 seconds in. He's had some great supportive roles and holding on to the ball and passing it to teammates and some fantastic layups and defensive plays like that. You can see the advantages of having a 6'9" junior on your team.
And Keller gets the steal on the inbound play. Pass up top to Arnold is stolen by Bryson Linder, who goes in all the way and lays it in.
It's going to bring it to 14-11. Mountain Vista still leading so far with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game.
Arnold passing it up to Keller. Gets it down low to Bolello. Ball is tipped away, grabbed by Arnold. Drives in, lays it in, and it just bounces out. Ball is tipped up in the air. And it looks like a foul is called on Keller for he's trying to reach over the defender, or excuse me, the Mountain Vista player. And it looks like a timeout is called. And there's no student section here tonight, as each player is only allowed to have 2 parents or family members at the game, but they're still making a lot of noise, as this is a big rivalry game. Mountain Vista just down the road from Thunder Ridge on Wildcat Reserve.
For sure. I mean, Mountain Vista, Thunder Ridge, you can't name a single sport where these two don't have a rivalry. Lacrosse, football, baseball. I mean, just that close proximity together. Every game is just a fantastic one to watch because of the competitiveness that comes out on both sides.
So we come back to the action here. 3 minutes, 12 seconds left. Mountain Vista leads 14-11 in the first quarter. Nick Stone passes it over to Kyler Natz, who dribbles across, passes it up to James Lang, hands it off to Ben Lindar, back up to Christian Baker, who drives down low, loses control of the ball, grabbed by Nolan Merrill, tries to dribble it down the court, and it looks like he got fouled. Actually, they're calling a block on Christian Baker as Merrill was trying to take that down the court. Jason Simmental back in the game for the Grizzlies. He takes it across half court, passes it to Bolello, over to Garrett Arnold. Looking for a pass. He dribbles up top, gets a screen from Merrill. Oh, nice pass to Bolello. And he nails the three-pointer. Great, but no-look pass by Garrett Arnold. And that makes it a tie ball game, 14-14.
Wow, fantastic situational awareness there by the Grizzlies on that play, especially, I mean, that was just a fantastic play there. The precision that went into that pass, that was like professional level teamwork right there.
And a jump ball is called. And it goes to Mountain Vista. So James Lang looking to pass it in. Gets it up to Christian Baker up top. Back to Ben Lindar. Puts up a shot. No good. Rebounded by Kyler Natz. And then puts up a shot. And that is rebounded by Joey Bilello, who takes it down the court to Brennan. To Simmental. Arnold for three. No good. Ball is bouncing around and is grabbed by Lindar. Brennan. Oh, nice block there by Arnold. As Lindar was going up for the layup, just stuck his hand in and knocked it away. Zach Keller checking back in for the Grizzlies. And Ben Bowen comes back in for Mountain Vista. So the Golden Eagles to inbound here. Gets it into Bowen. Takes a couple dribbles. He's looking to get some ball movement going. Passes it over to Stone. Stone driving in. Spin move. Shot is up, but he gets called for a travel. And the Grizzlies get the ball here. Merrill passes it into Simmental, who takes it across half court. Takes it down the right side. Passes it up to Arnold. Down to Keller in the paint. Puts up the shot, but a foul is called before the shot. Looks like a push is called, and the Grizzlies get to inbound it here. Fifth foul on the Golden Eagles. Merrill into Arnold. Back to Merrill. He takes a dribble. Puts up a shot. Oh, and a charge called. Number 10, James Lang for the Golden Eagles, set his feet and took the charge. So the Golden Eagles get the ball here. Ben Bowen takes it across the court. He's dribbling it down. Hands it off to Stone. Back to Bowen on the side. Ball is tipped and stolen by Simmental. Keller's got it. Back to Simmental. He's driving in. Puts up a shot, and that is blocked.
And we just hit 1 minute left to play here in the first quarter of this game.
Stone up to Bowen. He's going in. Passes it back to Stone. For three, no good. Lang trying to take the shot there. Not able to get it to fall. Simmental. Up to Arnold. Over to Keller down low. Back to Arnold. He drives in. Misses the shot is blocked, but he gets the ball back. Keller with the shot. No good. And that's number 10 down low all by himself, and he slams it in.
It's going to bring it to 16-14 Mountain Vista here with 15 seconds of play left.
Yeah, James Lang just got all the way down the court and was wide open. Grizzlies looking to take the last shot here in the corner. Arnold drives in, and a block is called. And that's going to be a inbound play here for the Grizzlies. 4 seconds left.
Yeah, that call not received well by the Mountain Vista parent section. I think a few of them were hoping for a charge penalty, but it's just not the way things play out.
Exactly. And there was a charge penalty called against the Grizzlies earlier tonight. So some subs coming in. 4 seconds left in the first quarter. Vista leads 16-14. Grizzlies to inbound here. This will likely be the last play of the quarter. Arnold gets it, slips over to Merrill. Buzzer beater, and he makes it. Drills the three-pointer. That gives the Grizzlies the lead.
Fantastic buzzer beater there by number 11, Noah Merrill. That is going to give the Grizzlies the lead for the first time tonight at 17-16 going into the second quarter. Vince, incredible first quarter of play, but what are some things you noticed that the Grizzlies did well, maybe need to improve on going into this final quarter of the half?
I mean, I think they did well on their they were blocking shots. They were getting steals, fighting for the ball. They were doing a great job with that. As far as what to improve on, I think they just need to keep the fouls down. They committed 5 fouls in the first quarter, which with the whole quarter, another quarter before the halftime, you don't want to get into the bonus. However, that applies also to Mountain Vista, as they have 6 fouls in the first quarter. But that's also something I've tended to see in Mountain Vista versus Thunderidge games in football and basketball is there tend to be more fouls, just as it's a higher intensity game with the rivalry, especially with what this means for standings in the Continental League and rankings. Players are going to be a little more aggressive, and that'll lead to more fouls.
Couldn't agree more with you, Vince. I mean, for 2 weeks of not practicing, the Grizzlies, they're looking like new. They're looking a lot like the team we saw that put up impressive numbers against Fairview. They've done a fantastic job in the paint, and just a few shots that maybe weren't there, nothing you can do about them. They just got to make sure you hold Vista on defense, keep them from getting any, costly points, and this game can be yours.
Arnold up top looking for a pass, gets one to Simmental. Over to Bolello on the wing. He takes a dribble, passes back up to Merrill. Bounce pass to Bolello. And a push is called on Henry Gamble. That is Mountain Vista's 7th foul. That gives the Grizzlies the bonus. And Joey Bolello will get a 1-for-1 free throw attempt.
That'll definitely help the Grizzlies out here, though. It's not much of a lead, but in a game as competitive as this, a bonus for your team, that's a good deal if you're the one shooting the penalties, of course. Not so much for Vista, however.
J.J. Williams checks back in for the Grizzlies. Bolello's shot is up and good, and he will get another one.
I'll bring it to 18-16 now. Grizzlies have the lead with 7:40 left in this quarter.
Like you said, Charles, these free throws can make a big difference in the game. I mean, even if it just gives you a slight lead, at the end of the game, we've seen many games where free throws decided the game as Bolello sinks his second one.
I'll bring it to 19-16 for the Grizzlies. And you're absolutely right, Vince. They may not seem like a lot of points at the time, but an extra free throw, that's the difference between a win or a loss. So you got to take them as you can get them.
Deering looking for a pass. Gets one to Bowen. Bowen dribbling. Looking for the screen. Passes it to Deering, who nails the three-pointer and ties the game. Excuse me, that was Ty Strawbridge, I believe, who made that three-point shot.
Impressive three-pointer there by Vista. They haven't had as much luck as Thunderidge has with those, but still an impressive shot nonetheless.
And that was number 12, Max Deering, who took it down the court. Gets called for a charge, though, and the Grizzlies get the ball.
It's going to be the 8th penalty now for Mountain Vista. 2 more, and I believe less than a minute of play so far. Those are definitely going to be costly in the long run. Both teams are going to want to try and keep those down for the remainder of the half.
J.J. Williams gets called for a travel as he was trying to drive in. Turnover. Inbounded to Bowen. He's being guarded by Simmental. Going down the side, passes it up to Gamble. Gamble drives in. Passes wild and goes out of bounds. Grizzlies get the ball.
Nice job by the Grizzlies defense forcing that pass out of bounds. That'll give them the ball, and when it's tied up, even if there's still 6 minutes of play left, getting the ball back as much as you can, that's going to help you in the long run, of course. More shots.
Mike Karnasovas checks in for the Grizzlies, as well as Garrett Arnold coming back, who puts up a three, and he drills it.
That's what I'm talking about.
22-19. Garrett Arnold gives the Grizzlies the lead.
Another fantastic three-pointer there by Arnold. Definitely one of the leading players on this Grizzlies team, leading us in assists per game.
Three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by the Grizzlies. Arnold takes it down the court. Passes it to Keller. Down low to Williams. Ball bounces away. He grabs it. Over to Arnold. Merrill on the right wing. Pass is grabbed by...
Richard, that's going to bring it to the 6th foul tonight for the Grizzlies. Definitely want to try and keep those down as long as possible so Mountain Vista doesn't get the bonus anytime soon.
Bowen takes it up top. Passes it to Lindar. Over to Nats. Back to Bowen. Passes it out to Gamble. Bowen for three. No good. Rebounded Grizzlies. Arnold takes it down the court. Garrett Arnold getting the screen.
Oh, so close. Great attempt there by Garrett Arnold.
Bowen taking it down. Arnold goes down. Merrill passes it across the court. Reverse by Henry Gamble goes in. 21-22 is now the lead for the Grizzlies.
Sorry there, Vince, but quite the impressive dunk, if I do say so.
Merrill up top.
Oh.
Passes it to Karnasovas. Down low to Keller.
And he's got the layup, too. Oh.
But it looks like they're going to call the foul before the play. So the shot does not count, but Keller is still going to get a free throw attempt here with the Grizzlies being in the bonus.
You hate to see it, but you'll take those points any way you can get them.
Exactly. Keller sets up for his first shot. It is up and bounces out into the hands of Kyler Nats, who passes it over to Bowen. Back over to number 14, Nats, who had a wide open three. No good. Grabbed by Simmental. Looking to drive. Gets the shot up, bounces out. Tipped back by Simmental. Grabbed by the Golden Eagles. Gamble passes it down to Nats. Across the court to Bowen. Back up top to Gamble for three. And that goes in.
That's going to bring it to 24-22. Mountain Vista retakes the lead with 4 minutes, 10 seconds left in this first half.
Keller driving. Euro step. Confusion here on the court. As it looks like the foul.
Looks like it's going to be on.
Looks like it's on Mountain Vista, which puts them in the double bonus. The Grizzlies in the double bonus. So Keller is going to get 2 shots here.
Chance to retie the game here for Keller.
That one is no good. Keller sets up for his second shot. That is up. And that one goes in.
Even despite some Vista fans trying to throw him off his game, Keller still gets that final shot in to bring it to 24-23, Vista lead.
Bowen trying to drive, passes it out for three, and that is number 3, Bryson Lindor, who gets the three-pointer.
It's going to be 27-23 now with Vista leading. 3 minutes, 45 seconds left in the first half.
Arnold takes it up top, gets a pass to Keller. Down to Joey Bolello, who lays it in.
And he's got it in. Took it to the house.
Lindor. Passes it across. And a block called against the Grizzlies, which will put Vista in the bonus.
So far in this second half, Vista now has 10 fouls. Grizzlies just hit their 7th. That might hurt them with the bonus, but Grizzlies still do maintain that double bonus, which should help them in the long run.
Gamble takes a long three, no good, grabbed by Keller. Simmental dribbling, looking for a pass, gets a bounce pass to Bolello. Across the court to Arnold, who puts up a three, no good.
Just barely.
Rebounded by Nick Mallory, who checked in for the Wolverines. Bowen now has the ball. Ball is tipped. Grabbed by Bolello. Over to Arnold. Over to Keller. He dribbles and is going to try and drive in. Well, it looks like he just stepped out of bounds. Now it's going to give the Golden Eagles the ball.
That's unfortunate, but nothing you can do about that. Just got to recover on the next shot.
Yeah, just got to make sure you know where the line is. And he just stepped out of bounds before trying to make that layup. The referee was watching it closely.
Well, that's good to see, though. When they call stuff, even if it's just stuff like them barely calling it out, doesn't matter whose team it's on. It's just good to know that you got a game with refs who are keeping their eye open for both teams, making this a fair contest.
So with that timeout, the score is 27-25. Mountain Vista currently leads. 2 minutes and 42 seconds left in the half. And so far, this game is shaping up to be exactly what we thought it would be. A real tight game between two top 10 ranked teams.
Oh, yeah. And, I mean, the Grizzlies are putting on one heck of a show, again, as I've said so many times today, for being 2 weeks off. I mean, it's impressive. They've clearly still been trying to find ways to put in the work, you know, in their own houses after quarantine. I mean, fantastic games by number 11, Noah Merrill, number 32, Zach Keller, number 5, Garrett Arnold, and 44, Jason Simmental. And not just those guys, but everybody on the Grizzlies. They've been putting in their 110% tonight to make sure they go home with a second W.
Arnold passes it to Brennan, who lays it in. Nice shot there by Jackson Brennan to lay it in to tie up the ball game.
Fantastic layup there. Reminiscent of some of the greats in basketball.
And now Lang passes it up to Gamble. He's trying to drive in. Passes it. 3. That bounces out. Rebound goes up. Grabbed by Merrill. Passes it over to Arnold. Arnold hands it off to Merrill. Simmental for 3. Bounces up and over, out of bounds.
Good look there by Simmental. And great job by Garrett Arnold getting the ball over to Merrill to try and take the shot even after getting pressured back there.
Yeah, he kind of got knocked down there. Mountain Vista defenders trying to draw a foul.
Oh, yeah.
Bowen now has the ball. He takes it up. Tries to get a screen. Hands it off in the corner, and that is blocked. A great block by the Grizzlies.
That was number 12, Thomas Walkowiak. He had a fantastic tip there, keeping Vista from possibly getting a 3. That's just the kind of thing you want to see in a game like this on defense.
So Lang trying to dribble. Ball goes out of bounds. Looks like it was out on Lang. So the Grizzlies get the inbound here.
Game still tied right now at 27 with 1:22 left in this first half. Grizzlies, of course, have the double bonus on the foul with Vista just having a bonus. Hopefully the Grizzlies are able to put a few more points up, make this a lead they maintain going into the half.
Simmental hands it over to Walk. Passes it over to Simmental. 3 is up and no good. And it looks like as Lindor was trying to take it down the court, foul was called, so he's going to get to the free throw line for a 1-for-1.
Minute and 8 seconds left here in the half. Vista with a chance to make it 28-27. I mean, these are the moments that really count, Vince. With 1:08 left, you really want to make sure you have a lead going into half. That's just a huge morale boost for any team.
Yeah, you want that momentum going into the half as Bryson Linder sets up for the shot. It is up, and that bounces out, rebounded by Keller. Over to Simmental. Simmental dribbling up top. Gets the pass to Merrill. Out to Walk. And that 3 is good.
Ice in his veins. Great job by Walkowiak there. Putting 3 points on the board. 30-27, Grizzlies with the lead. Clean shot there.
Lang passes it over to Linder. Back to Deering. Over to Gamble. Back to Lang. Back to Linder, who's holding it up top. The Golden Eagles want to take the last shot here. Back up top to Gamble. Gamble over to Deering. Deering's holding it near half court. 10 seconds left.
They really don't want the Grizzlies to get any more points, but will it pay off?
He passes it in the corner. The three bounces
No
out.
good.
No good. Grizzlies with the ball. And as time runs out, the Grizzlies have a 30-27 lead here at the half. So, Charles, what have you seen so far from both sides with one half of the game done?
I mean, we'll start with Vista. Penalties aside, they're playing hard defense. They're really making the Grizzlies work for their points, and they're putting up some solid shots of their own. Grizzlies, however, I mean, what can be said that we haven't already been shouting the whole time on their amazing plays? Nolan Merrill, Garrett Arnold, Thomas Walkowiak, Jason Simmental, Zach Keller, Joey Bolello, all of them have just been having fantastic games. And everyone else who's come in too, they've just been giving it 110% to get to this lead. It's a close one, but the Grizzlies are playing like they want this second W, and you can see that clear as
you
day.
can tell. Tight game as we expected. Two top 10 teams. 30-27, Thunder Ridge leads here at the end of the first half. Don't go too far. We've got the second half coming up after this on the TRHS Sports Broadcasting. Welcome back to the Grizzly Den. We're getting set for the second half of action here in this rivalry game. Thunderidge currently leads Mountain Vista 30-27. And before we start the second half, we just want to give a big thank you to the Thunderidge security team. They do a great job with the students here at Thunderidge, and we want to thank them for sponsoring us tonight.
Yeah, if you guys are in school Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, any day, just go over to your security team. Tell them thanks for all they do for us, and thanks for bringing you guys the sports broadcasting y'all love.
So ball bounces around, grabbed by Nolan Merrill. He passes it over to Garrett Arnold. Back to Merrill. Back to Arnold. Hands it off to Simmental. Over to Arnold. Down low to Keller. Spin move. Puts it up and in. Nice little spin move there by Zach Keller. 32-27. Grizzlies now lead as Bowen takes it down the court. He hands it off for three. And that was number 22, Ty Strawbridge, with the three-pointer.
It's going to bring it to 32-30 right now. Thunderidge still has the lead.
Arnold.
Only 7 minutes and 10 seconds into this game.
Across to Simmental. Jump shot. No good.
So close.
Bowen driving down the court. Passes it over to Deering. Puts up the shot. No good. Rebounded by Arnold. Pass to Nolan Merrill. He drives down. Nice layup there. He drove right in and just laid it in. 34-30 is the score. Bowen.
Get him a jersey. Nice work by Nolan Merrill there on that layup.
Passes it to Gamble. And it looks like a foul is called on Jackson Brennan. First foul of the half. So Max Deering gets set to inbound the ball. Gets it into Ben Linder. Over to Gamble. Back to Deering. Deering back to Gamble up top. Over to Bowen. Looking for a screen. Bowen trying to drive down. Euro step, and he lays that in. So Garrett Arnold is going to take it across the court for the Grizzlies. Passes it over to Keller. Over to Jackson Brennan. Bounce pass to Nolan Merrill, and he puts it up.
That's another one. Another fantastic layup by number 11, Nolan Merrill. So far having an incredible game tonight.
Henry Gamble passes it over to Bowen. Bowen takes a couple dribbles. He's trying to get a screen. He drives in. Up, and that bounces out, but he gets his own rebound. Puts that up, but a foul gets called. Nolan Merrill not happy with the call, as he was just trying to get a block, and he gets called for a shooting foul.
Interesting call there. A lot of Grizzlies don't seem to be happy with that, but nothing you can do, unfortunately.
Bowen sinks his first shot. Makes it a 36-33 game here.
Nolan Merrill going out with Joey Bolello coming back in for him.
Bowen gets set for his second shot. Takes a couple dribbles. This one is up, and that is good. And now it's a 2-point game.
36-34 right now. Grizzlies still do have the lead. And another call.
That one was on Mountain Vista. Kind of grabbed Garrett Arnold's arm as he was trying to get the inbound pass.
It's going to be the first foul of Vista for the night.
Passes it into Arnold.
Oh, ankles.
Nice dribbling there by Arnold. He drives past the defender, looking for a pass. Gets one to Keller, down low. Takes a dribble, puts the shot up, and he gets a shooting foul. Good job by Zach Keller to draw the foul there.
Yeah, that'll put a few more points here on the Grizzlies for the Grizzlies. Give them a little bit more breathing room. So far, score is 5 minutes, 32 seconds. 36-34 Grizzlies lead.
First shot is up and no good. Keller sets up for his second shot. And that one goes in. Grizzlies get another point. Bowen takes it up. He hands it off to Gamble. Back to Bowen for three. That bounces out.
No good.
Rebounded by Garrett Arnold. He's taking it across the court.
And Arnold.
Arnold passes it up to Keller. Over to Simmental. He's driving in. Hands it over to Brennan. Back to Simmental. Back out to Arnold. Back to Simmental for three.
Oh.
No good. Bounces out. Rebounded by Gamble. He's taking it down the court himself. Pulls up for the three. That bounces off the rim and is grabbed by Bolello.
Oh, he's got
Zach
him.
Keller is by himself and he slams it in.
Posterized. Wow, fantastic jump there by number 32, Zach Keller. Dang, I thought he was going to break that backboard. Holy
He threw it
cow.
down hard. Great job by him getting down the court and getting open.
Oh, sorry, Vince.
That makes the score 39-34. Thunder Ridge leads.
Threw it down like the hammer of Thor. Goodness gracious, that was impressive to watch. Great job by the Grizzlies at taking that fast break opportunity. Score right now, 39-34. Grizzlies with the 5-point lead. 4 minutes and 37 seconds left in this third period, or third quarter. Whoops. That's right. Quarters are fourths.
Yep.
So far, Vince, what do you think of the Grizzlies in just these few short minutes they've been on so far? How are they looking to you?
I think they came out strong coming out of the half. Lots of energy. I like what I'm seeing with the slam dunk there. That was really exciting to watch.
Oh, yeah. And 32, Zach Keller had some impressive dunks last week, too, going up against Fairview. Good to see he's keeping them alive.
Bowen dribbles it up top. Hands it off to Gamble. Back to Bowen. He drives in. Over to Strawbridge on the corner for three. That bounces out. Rebounded by the Golden Eagles. Pass to Bowen in the corner. He's trying to drive in. Gets the pass to Strawbridge, who lays it in.
Impressive work by Vista, able to put some points up in that coverage, but that's going to bring it 39-36. Grizzlies still have the lead with two.
Zach Keller, bounce pass. Simmental tries to get a shot up. No good, but he gets the foul call.
Good no-look pass there by the Grizzlies. Each team now has 2 fouls each, Vista and the Grizzlies. And it looks like Simmental is going to get the chance to put some points on the board here with the foul.
Simmental. First shot is up, and that is no good. And that looks like Thomas Walkowiak checking back in for the Grizzlies. Simmental sinks his second shot.
It's going to bring it 40-36. Grizzlies 2-point lead right now. 3 minutes, 51 seconds left in this third quarter. Fantastic job by the Grizzlies, keeping those penalties off as best as they can, but looks like a timeout's going to be called here in the Grizzly Den.
I believe that was one of the administrative timeouts that have been put in play here in this 2021 season. An extra timeout is called each quarter. Gets the players a chance to regroup, get off the court for a bit. They've been having to play with their masks this year, so it gives them a chance to catch their breath a little more.
Oh, yeah. I mean, masks are a huge problem for any sport right now. I mean, Vince and I, in our respective sports, we really haven't had any problems with having to wear masks. But for the basketball kids, you can imagine how much that complicates things and, the resistance that adds to breathing. And basketball is a physical sport. You need to be able to breathe. And
exactly,
when they limit it, it's a trickier game.
So Bowen drives in. Tries to get a shot up, and that is blocked by Zach Keller. Another great block. And he gets the pass. Back up over to Arnold.
Thought he was going to dunk it there for sure for a minute there. But great job stuffing the player by Zach Keller. Took it right out of his hands.
And a travel called there, so Mountain Vista gets the ball back. Bowen trying to drive in again. Passes it over to Gamble on the corner for three. No good. Tipped up by Keller, but is grabbed by Mountain Vista. Wild pass there by Ben Lindar. Goes out of bounds.
Oh, and that's going to bring it to 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in this third quarter. Thunder Ridge still has the lead at 40-36 over the Golden Eagles.
Grizzlies are taking it down the court. Pass over to Belillo. Over to J.J. Williams, who checked into the game. Down low to Merrill. Puts up the shot. That is no good. Knocked out of bounds by Bowen. Grizzlies get the ball here.
Yeah, you can tell the Grizzlies are still in that kind of big-time rush to get some more points on the board before the fourth quarter, especially as intense as fourth quarters can get. The more points you have on the board, the better off you'll be for that.
For sure.
Those final 8 minutes.
Looks like Ben Bowen might have gotten hit there by the ball. He just subbed out of the game.
That's never good to see. Even if they're a rival school, you don't want any kids getting injured. They're just trying to play their best game. And when that happens, we wish him the best and hope it's nothing serious.
It looks like he might have just gotten a little bloody nose there.
Oh.
Looked like the rebound hit him in the face. Arnold puts up the three. No good. Rebounded by the Golden Eagles. Henry Gamble taking down the court. Weaving through defenders. Passes it up. Pass is knocked away by Garrett Arnold into the stands.
Arnold just having none of it, taking the ball straight out of this game.
Pass goes into Lindar. Pass goes to Bryson Linder. Tried to put the shot up and he gets stolen. Nolan Merrill now has the ball coming down the court. Passes it to Garrett Arnold. Over to Joey Belillo for three. And he sinks it. 3 points for the Grizzlies.
Dang.
And a 3-point attempt by Linder is no good. Arnold with the fast break. Tries to lay it in, gets fouled. So Arnold gets some free throws here.
Man, just fantastic job on that three-pointer earlier. It's going to bring it to 43-36 right now. Grizzlies with the lead at 2:15. Man, the Grizzlies are just showing no mercy in this third period. A lot of times you'll get a team coming out of the half with the lead. They kind of get a bit cocky. They, don't play as well as they should. Don't play with the same intensity, but that's never been a problem for the Grizzlies in these last 2 games.
Subs coming in. Looks like Zach Keller coming back in for the Grizzlies. Ben Bowen checks back in for the Golden Eagles. As Arnold gets set for his second shot.
First one completed for 44-36 now for Grizzlies.
That one bounces out and is grabbed by James Lang, who also just checked in for the Golden Eagles. Bowen taking it down. Puts a shot up and draws the foul.
It's going to be, looks like the 4th foul for Vista tonight. That's definitely been an issue of theirs. They've been putting up a lot. Grizzlies have 2, or actually looks like it's going to be on the Grizzlies here. That's going to be the 3rd foul for them, 4th for Vista. Unfortunate for the Grizzlies. You definitely want to keep them down, prevent the bonus from coming up, but it is what it is. Hopefully the Grizzlies can put the stop here on number 13, Ben Bowen.
Ben Bowen, the current leader in points per game for the Golden Eagles, puts up his first free throw, and that is in.
It's going to bring it to 44-37. Thunder Ridge still does have that lead, though.
Jason Simmental checks back in for the Grizzlies, as does Jackson Brennan. Bowen takes a couple dribbles. His shot is up, and that is also good.
44-38 right now. Grizzlies still have a lead.
Pass goes into Simmental. Trying to get across half court. And he does. Mountain Vista's playing
ankles.
Brennan with the layup, no good. Merrill gets the rebound, puts up the shot, but it looks like maybe a foul was called. Looks like the foul was called on Brennan as he tried to put his shot up. So the shot by Merrill does not count, but Jackson Brennan gets 2 free throws.
Yeah, not a lot of Vista players seem happy about that. They don't seem to understand it. And the coach is not happy about it either. But a fantastic job by Jason Simmental breaking some ankles to get down there. Brennan misses his first shot, but got the chance to hit it on the second one.
The second one is up, and that bounces out and away. Takes a bad bounce, and it goes right into the hands of Lindar.
Oh! Swatted out by number 32, Zach Keller. That was taken right out of the hands of number 4, Ben Lindor.
Not only did he knock it out, he went diving into the stands to try and save it. Great effort there by Keller. The bounce pass goes into Lindar.
I tell you, diving for the ball like that, basketball doesn't work out. You know, Zach Keller might have a career in swimming. Oh! That was a bad landing. Ah.
And Zach Keller trying to get the block. Took a hard fall on Kyler Nats of the Golden Eagles.
Refs.
Luckily, Nats is able to get up and walk around on his own.
Yeah, that definitely looked like a hard fall for both of them. We hope they're both okay. Refs are clearly upset about something, though. You know, there's nothing wrong with getting physical in a game, but you got to make sure everyone's staying safe, though, too, even in a rivalry game like this. So hopefully both players are all right.
And it looks like a shooting foul there on that play. Ty Strawbridge comes in for Nats to shoot the free throws for him. His first one goes up and in.
And it looks like 32 Zach Keller is being swapped out real quick for number 24, J.J. Williams.
So Strawbridge sets up for his second shot. It is up and in.
It's going to bring it 44-40 right now. Thunder Edge still has a 4-point lead with 1:40 left in the third quarter.
Simmental in for the Grizzlies, takes it across half court, passes it to Williams. Down low to Bilello, takes a dribble, and a charge gets called as he was trying to take a dribble into put the layup up. Interesting call there.
Seemed like his feet were in motion. The refs are definitely calling everything for better or worse tonight, and a lot of fans, a lot of coaches, a lot of people on the Grizzlies are not happy about that whatsoever.
You know, the Grizzlies have a big physical team, and that's the way they play the game. They're physical, and it's hard for them to play right now. As a three-pointer goes up right into the hands of Garrett Arnold.
Oh, went down.
Takes a fall. And passes it to Brennan. Another foul is called.
For what?
Looks like a foul was called against the Golden Eagles.
It's going to be their 6th foul of the night. Grizzlies with 5. But yeah, Vince, you're absolutely right. Grizzlies, they've got a team of most of their players are above 6'2", some even above close to 7 foot. And, you keep checking a team that just plays physical, you're basically checking and taking away one of their strengths, which is unfortunate.
Foul there called as Simmental tried to put the shot up.
Vista's 7th foul of the night. That's going to give Thunder Edge the bonus right here on this one. And he
swishes it. Thomas Wakowiak checked back in for the Grizzlies. After that play there, Simmental's next shot is up and in.
Perfect. Nothing but net on those two. It's going to bring it 46-40 now for Grizzlies.
Bowen passes it over to Lang, back to Bowen. Bowen puts the shot up. That bounces up and in. Williams passes it into Simmental. Simmental dribbles across half court, down to Wakowiak, over to Bilello. He takes a dribble, puts up the layup, and that is in. Nice shot there by Joey Bilello. Rolled up and in with 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Bowen slows down. He's going to pass it across to Nick Stone. Back to Linder. Across the court to Lang. Lang holding the ball, trying to run some time off the clock.
Right now, score is 48-42. Grizzlies with the lead. 20 seconds
Oh,
left.
it's stolen.
It's stolen. Oh!
Looks like a foul called on Simmental as he tried to steal the ball.
Simmental just blew through him like a freight train on that steal. On the Grizzly parents, though, we can hear them from down here. They are not pleased with that in the slightest.
No, I mean, Bowen kind of got knocked away as Simmental was trying to grab the ball, and referees called a foul on it. So, Golden Eagles get to inbound it here.
Grizzlies still playing that physical game, letting Vista know that this game is not over, not by a long shot.
15 seconds left in the third quarter. Bowen taking a slow dribble across the court. They want to take the last shot here. 8 seconds left. He tries to get a screen. He's driving in. Shot goes up, bounces out. No good. Rebounded by Williams. They're not able to get the shot off in time. So that brings us to the end of the third quarter. Score is 48-42. Thunder Ridge leads.
I mean, Vince, you've said it before. I got to agree with you even more now. This is everything you want from a top 10 game right here. Everything and more. The Grizzlies are playing so physical. They are getting in Vista's face. They are putting up points where they need to, stopping Vista on defense. I mean, it is an incredible game so far, but I'd love to hear your thoughts, man.
You know, I think, like you said, it's a very physical game, and that's one thing that's been frustrating for both sides is they're calling fouls. I mean, for Thunder Ridge has the bonus. Vista has 7 fouls so far with a quarter left of play. The Grizzlies have 6 fouls. So both sides are getting called for their physicality and their aggressiveness.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, any sport between these two teams, it's the final inning, final quarter, final anything that the rivalry really comes out, and you can really see that the competitiveness between these teams, it's unparalleled for a world.
It is.
Lack of a better word.
And here we go. Last quarter of play starts up. Pass into Simmental. He's up top, dribbling down the side. Passes over to Arnold. Trying to get the pass to Keller. Lays it up. Oh, no good. Grabbed by Bowen.
Good effort by Keller there.
Bowen driving in.
Not a charge? Seriously? All right. Anyway, Grizzlies ball again, hoping to widen their lead against Vista here.
Arnold takes it down the right side. Step back. He's driving in. Pass is grabbed by Keller. Over to Simmental. Bounce pass to Keller. Gets called for a travel. And Nolan Merrill checks in for the Grizzlies. Max Deering checking in for the Golden Eagles.
Interesting call there by the refs. It's going to be Vista's ball. Grizzlies looking to put the stop on Vista once more.
Bowen passes it over to Stone. Over Stone. Stone loses control of the ball, goes out of bounds. Grizzlies get the turnover here.
It's going to go to number 11, Nolan Merrill, to check it in.
Gets it into Simmental. Taking it across the court. Crossover. Pass to Merrill is intercepted by Max Deering. And a jump ball is called. Looks like the Golden Eagles will get the jump ball as they get set to inbound it here. 6:53 left in the game. Inbound goes to Ben Bowen. Bowen handing it off to Stone. Stone trying to drive in.
Oh,
a block. foul called on Simmental as he was trying to block that shot. So Nick Stone will get 2 free throws here.
Good attempt to block there, though, by Simmental, number 44. Both teams now with 7 fouls. 7 fouls. That's gonna bring up the bonus.
Stone's first shot is up and in.
48-45 now, with the Grizzlies still leading.
Golden Eagles slowly closing in on the lead here in the last quarter. Stone sets up for his second shot. It is up. That bounces out. Grabbed by Wakiowak.
Okay.
Passes it to Arnold. Arnold dribbling around. Passes it to Wakiowak. Down low. Reverse attempt. No good.
Good attempt.
Bowen passes it to Gamble, who puts up a 3, and he ties up the game right there with that 3-pointer with 6:14 left in the game. Arnold taking it down the court. Hands it off to Brennan, over to Keller. Gets the pass to Merrill. Takes a dribble. Up to Wakiowak. Back down to Brennan. Shot is up, no good, but a foul is called.
Nice. Oh, sorry there, Vince. Go ahead.
We got a tie ball game here. 5 minutes and 56 seconds left in the game.
Good pass there by Wakiowak, but that's going to be Jackson Brennan there, hoping to widen this lead for the Grizzlies.
First shot bounces out.
Still a chance to widen up the lead here for the Grizzlies.
He takes a couple dribbles. His shot is up, and that is good. Grizzlies take a 1-point lead.
And despite some efforts from the Vista section and trying to trip him up, he still drains that shot. Grizzlies clearly unfazed by their opponent's fans.
Gamble hands it up to Strawbridge, passes it over to Bowen. Bowen up top. Over to Stone. He hands it off to Deering. Back to Stone. He's driving in. Ball is loose on the ground. Grabbed by Keller. Jump ball is called. Some confusion as the Vista coach tried to call a timeout. And they do call it a jump ball. The Mountain Vista coach not able to get the timeout called in time. So it is a jump ball.
Grizzlies now chance to put some points on the board on offense. Hopefully they can pull that off. It's going to be number 11, Noah Merrill, taking it in.
Gets it into Garrett Arnold. He dribbles across half court. Passes it to Zach Keller. Looking for a pass. Gets one to Nolan Merrill down low. Puts up the shot. No good. Gets an offensive rebound. Another one. And it looks like a foul was called on one of those shots. Impressive job by Merrill there. He put, I think, 3 shots up and got his rebound every time.
I mean, he's 6'8", definitely using that size to his advantage and keeping the ball from going back to Vista long enough to get a foul to put some points on the board. And Mountain Vista's coach, he is clearly stewed right now. He is not happy about the call.
Merrill. First shot bounces out.
Can still get it on the next one here.
Some confusion on who the foul was on, I believe, is what the confusion is about at the score table.
Looks like they settled it was on number 13, Ben Bowen of the Eagles.
Merrill's second shot is up, and that is in.
And it is drained. Let's go. Great job by number 11, Noah Merrill. 50-48 for the Grizzlies. 5:12 left in this final quarter of basketball.
Stone driving in. Makes the shot and gets the foul. And one for Nick Stone.
And this game is definitely getting intense. There's shouting going all around. Tire Vista bench just about cleared on that foul. So you can tell it's getting competitive in these final moments.
That bounces out, grabbed by Merrill. Yeah, like you said, Charles, all the intensity of this game is only heightened with the tie game going into the final 5 minutes. As Arnold passes it across to Wakiowak, over to Merrill. Over to Zach Keller down low. He takes a shot, tries to get the shot up, gets his own rebound, gets it again, and he gets fouled.
Oh, you cannot stop this kid. Zach Keller, tallest kid on the Grizzlies team at 6'9", just doing a fantastic job, similar to Merrill earlier.
Just kept going up and grabbing his own rebound, and eventually was able to get the foul called on him.
Oh, yeah. That foul is the 10th foul of the Golden Eagles tonight. It's going to bring up a double bonus now for the Grizzlies.
Keller swishes his first shot, giving the Grizzlies a 1-point lead.
Once again, noble attempt by the Vista fans trying to throw him off, but Zach Keller just shrugs him off and drains that shot.
Keller's second shot. Up and in.
And that's going to bring it to 52-50 right now. Grizzlies take the lead once again with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in this final quarter.
Hands it off to Nick Stone. Over to Gamble. Up top to Linder. Linder trying to drive in. Back out to Gamble. Across the court to Stone. He's trying to drive in. Gets the pass out to Linder outside. He tries to drive in. Puts up the shot. No good. Rebounded by Arnold. And a charge is called on Linder. He got in the way of Arnold trying to take it down the court. And now Arnold gets 2 free throws.
Well, we've seen what happens earlier to some Vista players when you try and get in the way of these Thunder Ridge kids. I mean, they just play a more physical game, and I wouldn't want to be the one in front of them when they turn on that physicality.
Definitely not. And with that, with the double bonus, Arnold gets 2 free throws, score 52-50. Thunder Ridge currently leads. First shot by Arnold bounces out.
I don't know about you, Vince, but in these final minutes, I'm just on the edge of my seat right now.
I'm getting nervous here. This is going to be a close end of the game as Arnold swishes his second shot to give the Grizzlies a 3-point lead. Bowen crosses half court, hands it off to Gamble. Over to Stone. He drives in, tries to put in the layup, and he gets it in. Simmental takes it across the court. Crossover. Pass down low to Arnold. Arnold driving in. Over to Merrill up top. Back to Arnold. Pass into Merrill. Over to Simmental up top. Wide open 3. And he got it!
Ice in the veins of Jason Simmental. 56-52. Grizzlies leading right now with 3 minutes, 32 seconds left. Wow, that was an incredible job by Jason Simmental there.
That is a huge play there by Simmental. With just 3 minutes and 32 seconds left in the game, he gives the Grizzlies a 4-point lead, 56-52.
I mean, he just sniped that in. It was like Steph Curry suddenly started playing for the Grizzlies. That was fantastic.
Great shot. He was able to get wide open, and just at that point, when you're wide open, you're just automatic.
Oh, yeah. He just dialed it in. It was like watching a sniper. It was just dialed it in, and then boom. 3 points for the Grizzlies. Easy as that. Still, though, that does not guarantee the Grizzlies this win. They'll have to keep it up and play as hard as possible if they want to take home this W against their biggest rival.
Exactly. 3 minutes and 32 seconds left in the game that the Grizzlies will have to battle it out here for.
All right, Grizzlies leaving the bench. Again, score right now, 56-52. As Vince said, 3 minutes, 32 seconds left in this game. Grizzlies ready to take home this W. You can see it in their eyes. They want this.
Bowen passes it into Stone. Stone's taking it up. Passes it over to Bowen. He hands it off to number 14, Kyler Knotts. Over to Bowen, back to Knotts. Pass across the court to Gamble, back to Stone. Stone driving in, out to Gamble. Foul called. That foul is called on the Grizzlies.
It's going to be the Grizzlies' 9th foul of the night. One more, and they give Vista a double bonus. Definitely don't want that to happen in a game as close as this.
Stone gets set for his free throw. That is up. That bounces out. Rebounded by Keller.
Nope.
Passes over to Arnold.
3 minutes and 5 seconds left now in the game. Score 56-52. Grizzlies maintain that lead.
Simmental dribbling around. Passes it over to Brennan. Over to Keller. Trying to get the pass over to Simmental. Looking down low for Merrill. Turns and just puts it up and no good. Tips it away, but that is grabbed by Bowen. He passes it over to Stone. Over to Nats for three, and he drills it. Timeout called. And that makes it a 1-point game here with 2:40 left.
Oh, it's getting intense, Vince, I must say.
It's getting good here.
Man, all of you guys at home, I don't think anyone could ask for a better game right now. I'm sure everyone watching this right now is just on the edge of their seat, Vista and Thunder Ridge alike. This is going to be a real barn burner of a game.
It sure is. 1-point game here. Thunder Ridge leads 56-55. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the game.
Score right now, 56-55.
So it is coming down to the wire here in the Grizzly Den in the last quarter. And they come back out on the floor after the timeout called by, I believe, the Mountain Vista coach. Merrill set to inbound it here.
No.
Gets it into Simmental. He passes it over to Garrett Arnold. Back to Simmental. He dribbles crossover over to Brennan. Back to Garrett Arnold. That pass is stolen. Nick Stone's got a fast break. He puts it up. No good. Foul called on Nolan Merrill trying to block the shot.
Yeah, refs really keeping the Grizzlies from even trying to block the shots tonight. That was a fantastic job by Nolan Merrill there. Score right now, 56-55. Thunder Ridge with the lead. Vista with the chance to tie it up or take the lead.
That first one bounces out.
Still,
Thunder Ridge still has a 1-point lead.
Vista second attempt here.
Nick Stone.
Chance to tie it up at 56.
He puts the shot up, and that is also no good. But the rebound is grabbed by the Golden Eagles. Gamble over to Stone. Back to Stone. Timeout is called by the Golden Eagles coach. He wants to set up a play here to try and give them the lead. So,
wow, intense game.
And Nick Stone there, not able to make those free throws, but the Golden Eagles are able to grab the rebound again, so they have the ball here. 2 minutes, 11 seconds left. Thunder Ridge leads 56-55.
Wow, this timeout right here could prove to be crucial to either team. Vista has the chance to widen the lead, and Thunder Ridge has the chance to stop them and even put more points on the board. This game is going to come down to the wire. You can bet on that right now. And I don't know about you, Vince, but at least on my end, we can just feel the energy of both teams' fans right now.
Oh, for sure.
Even if it's not much.
Even with limited capacity, everyone's excited right here, especially with the implications of the outcome of this game as far as rankings, Continental League standings, and just the overall rivalry matchup as the pass goes into Bowen. He takes it up top, puts up a three, and he drills it to give the Golden Eagles a 2-point lead. It's
Going to bring it 58-56. Golden Eagles have the lead with 1:55 left in this game.
Hand off to Brennan. Over to Simmental. He drives in. And a block is called on the Golden Eagles. So Jason Simmental gets to go to the free throw line here.
Has the chance to tie back up for the Grizzlies. 1:49 left in the game. 56-58. Vista is currently leading.
These free throws could be crucial here. Simmental sets up. First shot is up, and he swishes it. It's a 1-point game. Mountain Vista leads 58-57 here.
44, Simmental, chance to tie it up at 58.
The shot is up, and that is in. We got a tie ball game here. 1:50 left in the game. Bowen, crossover, passes it to Gamble. He drives in. Bounce pass, goes out of bounds. Looks like it went off a Grizzly defender.
It did? Huh.
I think it hit off of someone's shoe.
Must be. It's going to be tricky to tell, but it's going to be Golden Eagles ball.
Bowen passes it into Stone. Stone takes it back up to the top. Over to Gamble. Over to Bowen.
And they're just holding it, trying to burn time as much as possible. 1:20 left. Game still tied at 58.
Bowen wants to run time off here. He's been dribbling it for some time. Merrill starts to put some pressure on him, and he's taking it down the side.
Oh!
And Merrill tried to get the steal, but a timeout was called just before that.
Are you kidding? Still, great dunk by Merrill, but bit of a tricky move there by Vista, trying to keep Thunder Ridge from actually getting the steal there.
We saw Bowen was in some trouble there, getting double teamed, and they called the timeout real quick before Nolan Merrill could make the dunk.
And that's going to be a tie game still, a 58. There's 1:08 left in this game. I mean, we could even be possibly looking at an overtime game here, Vince, if things keep up.
Yeah, we'll see here. 1 minute and 8 seconds left. Tie ball game. The Grizzly fans are not happy with what happened there with the timeout being called before, as Merrill was trying to make the play.
Especially with the dunk that fantastic. I mean,
yeah, you hate to see that not count in the box score.
You hate to see them do them like that, Vince. No other way to put it.
So, Golden Eagles are trying to come up with a strategy here to try and take the lead. Grizzlies getting a chance to regroup there, try and get their emotions under control after that timeout call.
All right, looks like timeout's breaking up. 1:08 left in this game of basketball. The score still tied, 58-58. This is going to come down to the wire on this one. I can't wait to see it. It is going to be an intense game of basketball.
The referees are talking to both coaches, probably about their decision on that call there, trying to explain it.
And they're giving him
actually looks like a technical was called, possibly.
Apparently for playing defense. First shot, no good.
Bounce, misses his first free throw.
Second shot.
Bowen sets up for his second shot. That is up. And that is
no
also
good.
no good. Bowen misses both free throws on the technical. And that is huge for the Grizzlies.
That is a lucky break if I've ever seen one. Thunder Ridge now has a chance to take this game.
So with the technical, the Golden Eagles get to inbound it. Bowen.
And we've just been informed by our sideline reporters that for the finishing dunk by Nolan Merrill, that resulted in the technical foul.
Interesting call there.
55 seconds, 58-58. Score is still tied. It all comes down to this.
Nats passes it over to Bowen.
This is, oh my gosh, this is going to be an intense game.
And another timeout called by the Golden Eagles. They're just trying to run time off the clock here to give them the chance to take the last shot of the game.
43.5 seconds left. Score is tied at 58. Golden Eagles still have the ball. This is going to be it. This is crunch time. One of these teams will be going home one way or another with the W, and another one will be going home with a loss. It all comes down to this. Grizzlies have the chance, though. They can hit a buzzer beater. This game is theirs. They just got to crank up the pressure on Vista, keep them from getting any more points on the board.
Yeah, they just need to get the ball back here. The Golden Eagles strategy right now is just to run time off the clock, then call a timeout before the Grizzlies can take the ball away. There is 43.5 seconds left, and it is a tie ball game.
All right, here we go. 43.5 seconds, 58-58. It
Mountain
all
Vista
comes down to this.
Inbounds the ball to Bowen.
And Mountain Vista might be choosing to take it to overtime.
They're definitely taking it slow, trying to run time off the clock. Grizzlies trying to get the ball back here somehow. Nats passes it over to Gamble. Gamble holding it. Starts to dribble. Hands it off to Bowen. Bowen watching the clock, letting it run out. 14 seconds left. Bowen over to Nats. Back to Bowen. 9 seconds left. Bowen dribbling it, looking at the clock.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And it's going to overtime.
Oh my
goodness. Oh my goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going into overtime now. Score tied at 58.
Oh my goodness. What a sequence there. Bowen was just holding the ball, looking to try and make that last shot. He tried to get the layup in, and it got batted away.
Wow, holy cow.
This is, we talked before the game. We said it was going to be a tight game. Even I didn't think it would be this tight.
4 years at Thunder Ridge, I don't think I've seen a game go into overtime once. And you couldn't ask for a better game to go into overtime with 4 minutes of play. It all comes down to this. Every shot, every block, all of it is going to matter. It's crunch time for the Grizzlies. This is probably the best game of basketball I've seen in a while. I think Vince even has shivers right now.
Yeah, I'm shaking a little. This is a lot of pressure right now in this game.
Man, are you fans at home excited or what? Logging in to see such a game like this. We thank you for being here. We're glad we can bring you this world-class basketball. You guys are in for a treat. Let me just say, this is going to be a fantastic 4 minutes of basketball. Probably some of the best you'll see outside of the Ball Arena down in Denver.
So we get set for the tip-off here to start overtime. Keller easily gets it over to Arnold.
Oh, and a swipe by Garrett Arnold at his defender.
Hands it off to Simmental. Simmental takes the jump shot.
He's got ice! He has the ice for 3 points!
That was just a 2-pointer, Charles.
Oh, it was?
Love the excitement, though. Great jump shot there.
It's hard to see from where we're at.
It is hard.
Still, fantastic job. A kid can dream, Vince. I can dream.
I know. 60-58 is the score here.
3 minutes, 22 seconds left. Grizzlies still lead.
Looks like Bowen gets fouled, and with the double bonus, he's going to get 2 free throws again.
They got a chance to tie this up right here, or just loosen the deficit by 1. Grizzlies, though, still looking to stop them.
So Simmental, that is Jackson Brennan checking in for the Grizzlies. Bowen's first shot is up. And that one is good. 1-point game here.
3 minutes, 21 seconds left. 60-59 right now. Grizzlies still have the 1-point lead.
Bowen, his second shot is up. That one goes in, and we've got a tie game here again.
How many overtimes is it going to take? But
Arnold Fancy dribbling there. Passes it over to Brennan. Bounce pass to Keller. Over to Bolello. Simmental. Arnold for three. No good. Rebounded by Keller. And a block is called.
Vista.
Referees are talking it over. The original call was a block. Mountain Vista players and fans are not happy.
Not at all. I mean, in a game as close as this, if there's a Mountain Vista fan that's happy with a penalty call on them, I'd be definitely a little surprised, Vince. I can't lie.
Especially with those blocking and charging fouls that, I mean, sometimes it could go either way, at least from our vantage point. So Keller is going to get free throws here.
Chance to take it up to a 2-point lead again with 3 minutes and 2 seconds left. Score still tied at 60 here
Keller.
in the Grizzly Den.
Shot that bounces out.
He can still widen the gap by 1 here. Keller ready for shot 2.
That is up, and that is good. Grizzlies take a 1-point lead here. Just about 3 minutes left in overtime. Bowen looking for a screen. Drives in. Passes out to Stone. Over to Gamble. Ball is stolen by Garrett Arnold.
Arnold just swiped it away.
And tried to put up the shot, and it gets knocked out of bounds by the Golden Eagles. So the Grizzlies get to inbound here. Great play by Garrett Arnold.
Was that Garrett Arnold or Nikola Jokic? Because he just stole the ball in a way I don't think I've seen anyone who's not in the NBA do. That was impressive.
Keller takes it himself. Shot goes up. No good. Ball is bouncing around. And looks like it's going to go to the Golden Eagles. A foul, a push called. So now the Golden Eagles get free throws.
Yeah, that's got to be upsetting for the Grizzlies. They're just trying to play a clean game and be physical, and they just keep getting called for it. Especially in a game as close as this, that can be definitely discouraging towards them.
That is Kyler Nats, who is at the free throw line. First shot bounces out. He's got a chance to tie it up here.
Score right now, 61-60, 2:36.
That also bounces out. Grabbed by Keller. Hands it over to Simmental. Simmental trying to take it across the court. Gets fouled. And now Jason Simmental is going to get free throws too.
Chance to widen it here to a 3-point lead with 2:29 left. Score, though, still 61-60. Here comes Jason Simmental with the foul.
First shot is up. And that is good. Grizzlies take a 2-point lead. 62-60. 2 minutes and 29 seconds. Simmental takes a couple dribbles. And he swishes it. And the Grizzlies have a 3-point lead here.
Man, everyone here at the TRHS Sports Broadcasting is on the edge of their seat.
And a spin move by Bowen, and he gets the and one. So now Bowen has a chance to tie it again. And what we were talking about with the bonus and the double bonus here, it is having a real effect on the game here in overtime.
Penalties are going to decide this game here tonight, one way or another. And that you can count on that.
So Ben Bowen at the free throw line for Mountain Vista after making that layup. His shot is up. That goes in, and we've got a tie game here again. 2:23 left in overtime.
Score once again tied at 63.
Arnold takes it across half court. Trying to drive in. Gets a pass over to Keller. This ball is almost stolen, but it's bouncing around. Grabbed by Bowen. And he makes the layup after getting the steal. Just under 2 minutes left, and Vista has a 2-point lead.
65-63, 1 minute and 50 seconds left.
Arnold driving down.
Hoping to take away Vista's 2-point lead here.
Bounce pass to Joey Bolillo. Shot is up and no good. Drive by Bowen. He's taking it down the court.
And a penalty on Mountain Vista.
That is huge. Bowen trying to drive down the court. Pushed off against the Thunder Ridge defender. So now the Grizzlies are going to get free throws.
All right, Grizzlies now have a chance to tie this at 65. Score currently 65-63. 1 minute and 34 seconds left in overtime.
The timeout is called here. And this is an incredible game. The lead just going back and forth here in overtime.
This is just a war of attrition right here. Neither team is ready to call it quits just yet.
No, and this is probably the fourth time that a player in the 4 minutes of overtime that a player has gotten to go to the free throw line. And with both teams in the double bonus, that means any foul is going to result in 2 free throws.
Oh, yeah. And a lot of Vista parents, you can hear from the stands, they are not happy with the refs just trying to call it. And, I mean, that's been the general sentiment, though, on both sides. We've heard some Thunder Ridge fans get pretty irate about some of the calls, too. I mean, this game is just so close. It means so much to both sides. You know, you're not going to be happy when your boy gets penalized by a ref.
So it looks like they're not actually going to give them the 2 free throws. It's just an inbound play. Arnold dribbling it across half court. And it looks like maybe, I'm not sure what just got called. The Mountain Vista coaches upset with the referees, and I believe a technical was called on the Mountain Vista coaches. And with this close of a game, this late in the game, you cannot commit a technical foul. Bolillo swishes his first free throw, making it a 1-point game.
Wow. That is fantastic. Second one.
And he swishes that too.
Both!
It's a tie game, and the Grizzlies are going to get to inbound it here after that technical foul.
This is going to be a huge boost for the Grizzlies. They have the chance to win this game right now. It's tied at 65. A minute.
Behind the back dribble by Arnold.
I think his ankles just died. Yipes.
Bolillo gets the pass to Keller. And he slams it in! And the Grizzlies take the lead!
He dunked that! Oh my God! Nothing for the Vista either. Number 32, Zach Keller, slams it into the rim for the dunk. 67-65. Grizzlies with the lead and 1:07 left.
So Bryson Linder drew the foul on that play. He gets 2 free throws. That is up and in. 1-point game. 1 minute, 7 seconds left. And Linder gets set for his second free throw. Tie game. That bounces out.
He's got it.
Rebounded by Keller. Passes it to Arnold. He takes it down the court. Push called on the Golden Eagles. Well, exactly 1 minute left, and Thunder Ridge has a 1-point lead.
67-66. Grizzlies have a lead. Every Thunder Ridge fan I know of that's watching this is probably freaking out right now. We have never had a game like this in my memory. This is going to be one for the ages right here. I know Vince and I are on the edge of our seats right now.
I mean, this whole game, and especially this overtime, has just been a whirlwind of emotions. Back and forth battle. Some huge plays there.
Oh my
especially
gosh.
with that slam dunk there by Zach Keller to give the Grizzlies the lead. And with 1 minute left, the Grizzlies have the ball here.
Oh my gosh. This is going to be one that I know Vince and I are going to remember for a long time, and that if the Grizzlies win this is a win that their players have earned. Every single person on this team, all of them, They've been putting in 1,010% tonight. They have played phenomenally. And if we didn't get to one of them in our commentary, we're sorry, but just know we've seen you guys out there. You're absolutely killing it. Keep up the good work, fellas. If you keep playing like this, we'll be commentating for you guys at state. So,
we enter the final minute of overtime. Grizzlies lead by 1. Brennan looking to inbound. Gets it into Garrett Arnold. He takes it across half court. Hands it off to Brennan. Over to Bolello. Over to Williams. Over to Keller. Up top to Arnold. He's driving in. He puts the layup and no good. It is tipped up. Grab. Ball is bouncing around. And it looks like a foul called with 42 seconds. And now Mountain Vista, it looks like, is going to get free throws as the Grizzlies were fighting for that ball.
It's going to all come down to this today, Vince.
Henry Gamble. No, it looks like Nick Stone actually gets to take the free throws here. 42 seconds left. Thunder Ridge up by 1. First shot is up. That is in.
It's a tie
game. He ties
game.
the game.
67-67. Both teams, 42.2 seconds left.
Stone sets up for his second shot. That is up. And that is in. Mountain Vista takes a 1-point lead. Arnold takes the ball. He's taking his time, getting up the court.
68-67 right now. Eagles with a 1-point lead.
Passes it to Brennan.
30 seconds left. It all comes down to this.
Gets it over to Bolello. Over to Keller down low. And he gets the foul.
He got a foul.
The shooting foul.
Oh my gosh.
24.1 seconds left.
67-68. Vista 1-point lead. Thunder Ridge with the foul. They can tie it or win it right here. It all comes down to this.
So Zach Keller at the free throw line. 24 seconds left. Ty Strawbridge checks in for the Golden Eagles. Keller.
Here we go.
His first shot is up, and that bounces out.
He's got one more. Grizzlies can still tie it right here.
Timeout called. Mountain Vista.
I'm on the edge of my seat, Vince. Oh my God, this is going to be a game for the ages. Win or loss, I'm going to be remembering this one for a long time. I think just the intensity and the emotion that's coming from both sides tonight, this is probably one of the best games of basketball I've seen in my life.
Indeed, Charles. This has been an incredible back and forth battle.
And what better song to capulate or to describe this tense, tight, close game than Country Roads by John Denver, which is now playing over the gym. I can't think of a better song for this moment. I think this song is going to send chills down these players' spines years later.
As they try to take this game home and get away with the win.
They're trying to take the W home to where it belongs.
So Keller is out there for his second free throw.
It all comes down to
24.1 seconds left.
This is it right here. It's one of those great sports moments.
Keller puts the shot up. That bounces out into the hands of a Mountain Vista player. Grizzlies. Looks like a foul is called with 19.6 seconds left. So a push, I believe, is called. That sends Nick Stone to the free throw line. He has the chance to try and extend the Golden Eagles lead here. 19.6 seconds left. And that bounces out. Timeout called by the Thunder Ridge Grizzlies.
19.6 seconds. Golden Eagles currently lead by 1 point, 68-67. One free throw has been missed. One more on the way. Thunder Ridge fans, this is going to be an incredible game. I mean, it all comes down to this. My goodness. I mean, if Thunder Ridge gets the ball after this, it's gonna get intense, you know.
It is. They're going to be pushing their way down the court. Mountain Vista is going to be doing their best to stop them.
There's some big time energy here in this gym today. You know, these players are really trying to bring home this W.
Grizzlies come back out on the court for the final 19.6 seconds of overtime. Nick Stone getting set for his second free throw. And they're all set. Nick Stone takes a couple dribbles. His shot is up, and that is in. Mountain Vista takes a 2-point lead, 19-6.
69-67, 19 seconds left. Grizzlies have to get something here. It's got to be 3.
Keller passes it down to Bolello. He lays it in. He ties the game.
It's tied.
4 seconds left.
3.
They're pushing down the court.
2.
The shot is
1.
up.
No good.
No good.
No
And
good.
we are going to another overtime. Oh my goodness.
69-69. Second overtime for the Grizzlies.
Goodness. The Grizzlies able to, after that free throw by Nick Stone that tied the game, able to get back down the court, and great layup there to tie the game by Joey Bolello. And we are going into yet another overtime. My goodness. What a game. So, this rivalry game, top 10 matchup, has now gone into a second overtime.
Oh my gosh. Holy cow.
The score is tied at 69. And neither team is giving the other team either Mountain Vista or Thunder Ridge is taking the lead. The other one just scores and ties it right back up.
Man, we might be competing here till morning if this keeps up.
So Keller out to take the tip off. He gets it. And looks like a foul called there on the tip off. Grizzlies get the inbound. So Joey Bolello set to inbound it. Garrett Arnold and Jackson Brennan up there to take the inbound. Arnold gets it. Trying to get it across half court. Behind the back dribble. He takes it himself and lays it in. A great shot by Garrett Arnold.
Clean and crisp as you would like. Fantastic job there on that layup.
Stone over to Gamble. Gamble driving in. Bounced off the leg of a Thunder Ridge player, and Mountain Vista gets the inbound here. Strawbridge here to inbound it. Dribbling. Bends in.
Right now, Thunder Ridge with the lead.
Arnold.
Oh, come on.
Arnold puts it up and gets fouled. 3 minutes left here in the game. And Garrett Arnold, the Thunder.
And second overtime.
Arnold gets set for his second free throw.
They can have a chance right now to win this.
Deering hands it off to Lang. Over Nats.
Oh!
Stolen by Jackson Brennan.
He's got it.
He puts up the layup. That is good.
75.
Oh, and the ball tips off the Mountain Vista player and goes out of bounds.
75-69. Grizzlies with the lead. 2:39 left.
And they get the ball back.
Oh my gosh. They couldn't have planned that better if they tried. That is a game changer.
The inbound tipped off the fingers of the Mountain Vista player and went out of bounds. J.J. Williams passes it to Joey Bilello. Over to Garrett Arnold.
75-69. Grizzlies still have the lead here, and they have the ball with 2:25 left.
And the ball is tipped out of bounds.
Grizzlies ball again.
Tipped out of bounds by Kyler Nats. Grizzlies get to inbound it here again.
75-69 still. Grizzlies, though, have a chance to get even more points on the board right now. That is huge for the Grizzlies.
Thomas Wakowiak checks in for the Grizzlies. Arnold passes it over to Wakowiak. Back to Bilello. Trying to get a pass. Gets one to Wakowiak. Dribbling around. Over to Arnold. Blocking foul is called on, that is number 12, Max Deering for the Golden Eagles. That will put Arnold back at the free throw line.
And he's definitely had some great success at the free throw line. 75-69 right now. Chance to put even more points on the board for the Grizzlies.
Ben Lindauer checks in for the Golden Eagles as Arnold sets to take his first free throw. That is up and no good.
75-69 still. 2 minutes, 9 seconds left in the game. Arnold with the chance to get another one.
Shot is up, and he swishes it. 76-69 is the score. Nats takes it down the court. Pass over in the corner for three.
No good.
Bounces out. No good. Ball's tipped around and grabbed by the Golden Eagles. Ball is rolling around. Gamble's got it up top for three. That's no good. And that is grabbed by Wakowiak. Over to Keller. Back to Wakowiak. He dribbles across the court. Tries to pass it. And another foul is called.
Looks like it's going to be on Mountain Vista once again. Another chance for Thunder Edge to get even more points on the board here.
So that is number 12, Thomas Wakowiak, at the free throw line for the Grizzlies.
76-69 score right now. Thunder Edge leads with 1:47 left.
That one is up and bounces out. Wakowiak gets set for his second shot.
Here we go. Chance now to make it 78. Or 77.
And he does.
He does.
77-69. Gamble taking it down the court. Dribbles. He drives in. Passes it out to Lindor on the side.
Nothing.
No good. Rebounded by Bilello. He dribbles it out. Passes it over to Wakowiak. That pass is blocked and grabbed by Kyler Nats. Passes over to Lindauer. Across to Gamble for three.
Nothing.
No good. Bounced out off the fingers of a Grizzly defender. Mountain Vista gets an inbound here.
77-69 right now. Thunder Edge still leads with 1 minute and 21 seconds left in second overtime.
J.J. Williams checks in for the Grizzlies. Pass goes in. Shot goes up. No good. Grabbed by Keller. Passes it to Arnold.
32, Zach Keller with a steal. And it looks like another foul is going to be called.
Another foul called. I think Garrett Arnold will get back to the free throw line for, I believe, the third time this quarter, or excuse me, in this second overtime.
It's about once. If it happens again, that's about once every 1 minute. So impressive, all things considered. Chance now to put two more on the board for the Grizzlies.
Arnold's first shot is up and in. He swishes it.
Easy as pie.
78-69.
Man,
Grizzlies now have a 9-point lead.
Man must be related to Jamal Murray because he just makes these look easy. Oh,
This is the second one, rebounded by Strawbridge.
78-69. Grizzlies lead. 1 minute and 6 seconds left.
Shot put up by Kyler Nats. No good. Rebounded Gamble.
And
a block
oh.
is called on number 10, Jackson Brennan. That will put Henry Gamble at the free throw line.
Chance to get 2 points for Vista.
58 seconds left. That one is in.
Makes one. That's going to be 78-70. Grizzlies still lead with 58 seconds left in second overtime.
Shot is up, and that one is good. 71-78 is now the score. 58.3 seconds left. Grizzlies trying to get it across half court. Bolello passes it over to Brennan. He gets it across half court. Pass over to Keller. And I think a foul called. I think Brennan got hit as he was trying to, or pushed as he was trying to make that pass.
49 seconds left in second overtime. Grizzlies are leading 78-71. It all comes down to this, Vince. This is, I don't think I've ever seen a game like this.
This has been an incredible game. We're in the second overtime here. 49.6 seconds left. And Brennan sinks his first shot, making it an 8-point game.
79-71. Grizzlies still lead right now. 49.6 seconds.
And he sinks his second one as well.
80-71. 9-point game. Grizzlies lead. 46 seconds left.
Gamble loses the ball. And it is grabbed by Garrett Arnold. He's trying to get it across the court. Passes it over to Brennan. Up top to Bolello. 33 seconds left. Keller back to Bolello.
Grizzlies still lead 80-71.
Over to Keller.
Seems like they're playing keep away right now.
I think they're just trying to run the clock out. 18 seconds left. Keller has the ball.
15 seconds.
Passes it to Arnold. He's going to hold it. 10 seconds.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And
zero.
the Grizzlies win it in double overtime. What an incredible game.
80-71.
Oh, my goodness.
Thunderidge has beat Mountain Vista in double overtime. What a game.
And
oh, my God.
The Thunderidge Grizzlies take down the number 3 ranked Golden Eagles.
Grizzlies now go 2-0 after not practicing for 2 weeks. Vista is unfortunately going to go 5-1.
And what an incredible game.
Oh, my God.
Just a back and forth battle. Neither team would really give until that last overtime, and the Grizzlies were able to sneak away with the lead there. Oh, my goodness. What a game.
I cannot imagine how hyped all you fans at home are. Vince and I were practically jumping out of our seat when that clock hit 0. Man, what a fantastic game. That is everything you want to see.
Grizzlies did a fantastic job pulling it off.
Wow.
And they are able to come away with the W. Thank you for joining us here in the Grizzly Den tonight for this incredible game. After 2 overtimes, the final score, the Thunderidge Grizzlies 80, Mountain Vista Golden Eagles 71.
Woo!
Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Vince Byrne.
I'm Charles Lorman, and we were proud to bring you this fantastic game from the Grizzly Den. Hope you all have a good one. We will see you guys at the next one. Go Grizzlies.